Hey classmates, it's Sean.
And Rob.
And this is How Do You Want It?
A podcast exploring Beyonce, bitch!
Woo!
That's it! That's all we exploring, bitch! The fuck?
Okay. It's Renaissance
Yeah,
weekend.
y'all know the fucking intro, but here we are.
Boom.
You know what it's given. We
Ow.
only came here to talk to you about Beyonce. That's it.
That's it.
If you came for something else, I'm so sorry. But
You're not getting it. Because you're getting nothing but Beyonce and Renaissance all episode for 40 minutes straight.
if we go that far, but we probably will because we got a lot to talk about.
There's a lot to talk about.
Y'all saw it.
Our sis had about 40 songs at some point through the entire fucking night. More if you include some of the interludes that weren't even on there.
The dance numbers, yeah, she had
Jeez.
mad fucking songs.
Wow, I'm so grateful to be
Beyonce,
alive.
it's Beyonce, nigga.
Okay.
Jay-Z said it best.
Okay. Shit.
So, like I said, we got a lot to talk about. Let's just jump right in. We're
Yes.
gonna kind of go set by set. You want to talk about our hoodwinks? We're gonna talk about our activities that we did to get where we got to, or you want to leave that out?
Oh,
We had some hijinks.
listen. It's done now, so I don't give a fuck. But you
They
know,
can't arrest us now.
they can't arrest us now, girl. But
We
no,
can't send her people to come get us, but yeah.
we had seats originally up there, but
In the sky with Jesus.
we were in the sky with Jesus, and we decided we were gonna be a little bit lower
And so
to be with Jesus,
we did what we had to do to get where we needed to get.
and we did.
It wasn't actually hard when you think about it.
It was not.
Security was like, girl,
They were like, "Have fun."
what y'all niggas doing later? They was minding their business. They was
Okay.
like, I'm gonna go get some ribs after this. Me and Sean.
Okay.
So
Bumping in. Go, excuse me.
sorry, we gotta get to our seats. The show's starting soon.
Okay.
Child got right up into the 200s or whatever the case may be.
Girl. And the gag is, once the show started, nobody was leaving.
Nobody
Not a single. I looked around. Nobody was walking out of that stadium, bitch.
at all. Her impact. But yeah, so we did get there mad early, but we wanted to make sure that if there was a possibility of being moved up legally, we could do it. There wasn't, but we got up there anyway. And yeah, we waited around for a bit. We made
did.
friends with the locals.
Our roommate.
Right, and you know, kikied. Well, the girl next to you was like, yeah, girl, my friend waited 2.5 hours at the Detroit
Ooh.
show. Me and Sean were like, oh my
Oh
God.
no.
Well, obviously, we're going to wait, but that would be crazy.
Yeah.
Child, we only ended up waiting like an hour. I
An
think she
hour.
came out at like 9.
9:15.
Yeah.
Around then.
So, yeah, we only really waited an hour longer than what we thought.
Mhm.
Maybe we would wait. But,
Well
Yeah.
worth it. Well worth the fucking wait.
so we looking around like, is anybody coming to claim the seats that we're
Bitch.
not supposed to be in? And
Okay.
nobody did. Refreshing Ticketmaster, like okay.
Anybody buy it yet? It's still there? No. These gon' doop doop doop. Mind our fucking business.
And so anxiety was high, but as soon as, you know, the speakers started to rumble and you know, the wind started to blow and the Scarlet Witch started to, you know, entrance the stadium, we were like, okay, we good. Mother came out in a way that surprised me. I didn't think she was going to do ballads first. You know, I've been avoiding spoilers.
Mm.
Yeah, like y'all know, I've told y'all. So I didn't know what the fuck was going on. But she came out, she was like, Jersey, how are you? New York, how y'all feel? Me, like, freaking out. Like I'd never seen this bitch before. Oh. So me and Sean screaming our heads off. The girls next to us also screaming on either side. Like the stadium went up like
Erupted, bitch.
as
Erupted.
expected because Beyonce. And
Right.
like this happened to me during formation, but I like immediately started to tear up. I was like, oh my God.
Girl.
Immediately like, oh,
You are not alone. You
Oh.
are not alone.
she's doing it again. But yeah, she went straight into ballads. She started with Dangerously in Love, which I think you said was a gag, or somebody else was like, I was surprised that she did it. JR, our good friend to the podcast, JR, said
Yes.
he was gagged that she did Dangerously in Love, but she started with it.
And oh my God, should we? Where is it? Well, since we're
We're just
around,
gonna go into sets.
go into the set, the first set that she brought out. I'm gonna tell you something. When she came out in that black
The black and
and
white
white,
number.
stunning.
Mm.
Gorgeous. I believe it was a Marc Jacobs design.
Fitted. Titties were tittying.
Oh.
Like, long and beautiful.
Just beautiful.
The
Just
hair
beautiful.
was giving. She just looked very serene and like, yeah, I'm here. Are you all ready for me to sing to you a little bit?
It was like she was her own opening act. Like she was like, I'm gonna give you some of my favorites of the old.
We're gonna go back. We're gonna go back a little bit
Okay.
because we'll get to the Renaissance when we get to it.
Mm-hmm.
All in Mother's time. But for now, we're gonna give you ballads. And as someone who is a fan of Beyonce singing first, it was not my favorite set, but it was a very close second, I think.
Ooh, okay. Yes.
Because she did Dangerously in Love.
She did Flaws
One
and
plus
All.
one. Flaws and All. I fucking care. That was in that set?
No, that was
Yes.
true. I'm
Yes,
just giving it to
I
God
care.
because, wow.
Like, she gave my favorite ballads, really. Like,
Honestly.
the only thing that was probably missing for me was probably All Night. And All Night is more of a mid-tempo, to be honest, than a ballad.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no. I said, oh, she's doing 1 plus 1 this early? I freaked. I said, Mother, give us the songs of 4!
She did.
You know, House of 4, like our favorite album for a long time. It's what I needed to begin the show.
She had about 4 or 5
songs from
from
4.
4.
And I tweeted, she loved me best because she gave me mad songs from 4, and I was excited.
It's true. When she made me fall in love with Flaws and All again.
Oh yes.
Which for me is just like, it's a beautiful song, and I feel like it's one of those. Beyonce has a way of having. I think she's one of the most like anthemic artists ever.
You did say that.
So she's like, her anthems are always just like so powerful. But Flaws and All, bitch, I was. Screaming, bitch, like
You were.
I love that song, and it's just like,
quality.
and that mic is on, and she's just
Never not on.
singing, and it was perfect.
Perfection.
It was perfect. Like you said, 1 plus 1, 2 was perfect, and I care.
Those two, I lost it. I was like, oh, y'all don't know these tracks? We see who the real Hive is.
Do.
Because I was yelling. I was hollering. I was
Screaming.
like, I hollered when it was appropriate, though. I didn't try to sing with her the whole fucking time because you don't need to do all that. We need to be able to hear her. So I was respectful. I was taking my videos. I was quiet when I needed to be. But fucking I care. And 1 plus 1, I said, oh, she's taking it. She's taking it.
Me on the other hand, screaming every lyric.
You were screaming at a respectable level, though. You know, I don't hear you in all my fucking videos, which is good because I would have been like, oh, okay, sis, hold on. Not now.
I was hollering. But I just like, there's something about, and I've seen more than a few artists live in concert, whatever, and they put on a good show, but there's something about Beyonce that brings something out of me that when she sings, it's just, it's like Sailor Moon. It's like, it wakes the inner me
Moon
up.
power,
Oh,
bitch.
girl, yes, moon faggot power, bitch. Like, it's out there, girl.
It really is.
And I Care is one of my, I think I Care is probably one of my favorite Beyonce songs, period.
Top 5 for me.
Easily.
Yeah.
Like, easily.
Same.
From beginning to end, it's beautiful lyrically, in my opinion. It's beautifully constructed. The build that she has.
The bridge.
The bridge.
You want to talk about
The bridge.
You want to talk about instrument mimicry?
Oh.
I do, you do. Call and response.
Oh, with a fucking guitar, bitch.
Delish.
Did you ever see that video of the guitarist, or who? Not the guitarist. I think it's the sound engineer who was in the studio when she was recording it.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Insane.
Nuts.
And what's crazy is like the BGV, the background vocals of that song are probably even more like impressive than the guitar riff thing. Cause it's like fucking 16 parts. It's mad stacked. Go look it up. But the point is, her doing that live was insane. I didn't think she was gonna do it. I was like, oh, I'm not gonna get too many songs from 4. You know, we didn't get Party or like
Like Countdown.
And It's Time or Countdown.
Yeah.
But that's okay because we got the ballads, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and she gave me everything I needed.
She did.
So that first set, 8. And then 1+1, she went into Mary J. Blige, I'm Going Down.
She did.
You know, that's your good sister.
That's
And
my
I love
Yonker
that song.
sis. That's my good Yonker sis. I
Mhm.
love Mary J. And I know that Beyonce does too.
Mm.
I know it's true. So
I
it
loved
was
her
great to see.
performing that. It was... it was delicious. It was simply delicious. Speaking of her doing other people's songs, paying tribute, homage to the late great, one of her faves, Tina Turner.
Yes, her inspiration.
She did, what's the song she did? River Deep, Mountain High.
Oh, yes.
Sounded beautiful. It reminded me of when she did the Prince tribute for Formation. It was like, oh my God, she's so good. She needs to do everybody tribute. Whenever somebody died, just let her do the tribute. Let her do it. Let her do the body.
Let her do the body.
Let her do the body. No shade.
Because
she
she
is
also-
a tribute girl.
She's going to body it every time.
Every time. And
Every time.
that's really what you need to take away. She's gonna body it.
Period.
But yeah, so that was the first set. What was your favorite like song or mashup from that set? Or
Honestly,
do you have a favorite thing?
it was I Care for me. It was I Care, and it was, I mean, it's between, for me, I Care and Flaws and All. Like, and I think there's something about the way that she emotes in those two songs that I feel like it just feels so personal for her.
Yeah.
You know? So, like, it's just, I don't know, because I also like love 1+1. It's like, I don't know, I love the way that she
That's
just
fine.
always continues to deliver, but because I Care is my favorite, I think I would have to give it to I Care because she carried, even though Flaws and All, I think is like a close second.
Okay. I love that we have different opinions here. I agree that those things were both lovely, but 1+1 is like, once again, like top 10. But I think it's actually like number 3 or 4 for me in terms of Beyonce songs. So for her to bring that back, I said. And then to mash it up with the I'm Going Down, that was beautiful.
Oh, she did.
So,
that was beautiful.
Yeah, that's probably my favorite from that. Let's move into the second set. The beginning of Le Renaissance.
Okay.
You know, she went to do a quick costume change. She gave you like a visual element on the screen while that was happening. That was when it was like very like the futuristic, the machine, like it gave Ex Machina, it gave a little of the Matrix.
Yeah.
And when she came out, bitch, it was in that silver number, yes?
Oh, yes.
She was like attached to this fucking like, I don't even know how you describe
Like,
it.
it was like
it gave like I'm a robot.
Yeah.
And she, you know, came out of it.
I Beyonce.
And I, yes, hit me. I Beyonce. Child, it gave. I was like, oh shit, here we go.
It did. It did.
And she gave us I'm That Girl. That was the start.
She is I'm That Girl, and then went straight into, when I tell you, when she came out, when Cozy started,
I lost it. I lost it.
My fucking...
Very much chaotic. She had so much fun this tour. That's really the thing. She was like, girl, I'm shaking and shimmying and bitch carrying on doing this.
Okay. Living. And that's what also made it so much fun because you could tell she was having fun.
She was having the time of her life.
It was a fucking key. Like, it just was a fun, it was like fun to watch her also having fun. And
she
like,
said, I'm done, like, giving y'all 7,000 steps of choreography. Like, I did it a little bit, but y'all mostly gonna get this mic, y'all gonna get these fucking looks, and my dancers are gonna do most of the dancing. And I was like, this is perfectly fine. I ain't mad at it. But yeah, so Cozy, you know, I'm That Girl was cute. You was really like going off. I was like,
losing my fucking mind.
This is
losing
bitch favorite song.
my fucking mind. Okay.
I turned my camera. I said, this bitch know every word. I know that's right.
It was just the whole, I had to stop recording because I was just like shaking the fucking, I was like, I gotta.
Most of my videos look like this.
Because there was also just so many things her dancers were carrying. The fucking, like, silver fucking robot arm that came to drop over the frame of her, like, dancing in the middle of that, and that shit went away. And then she was also giving you choreo, and then the dancers were giving I was just losing it. And also just, like, hearing, like, T.S. Madison on the recording as well.
Jay-Z.
Oh, my God. It just... I was just living. I think honestly that was like my
That was your
favorite like set. That was my favorite moment.
Mm-hmm.
The whole cozy moment into Alien Superstar was just. I blacked out. Like I blacked out. Like I had so much fun. I blacked out.
I too needed to go back and watch like YouTube clips of Cozy because I was not okay. I was unwell. I was screeching, like
oh, yes.
yelling the lyrics, like paint the world pussy, like
Okay.
going off. And I think the people around us were like, okay, these bitches they're a little nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let's
That's
be
alright.
wary of them.
That's
and
alright.
That's okay.
That's alright, because I got my fucking life. And it's another test. I feel like Cozy and Alien Superstar for me, and I'm That Girl, like literally back to back to back, are like, it's another testament of, like I said before, like how anthemic she is. Like, those are anthems. Like, I feel like Cozy, especially for the more I listen to it and continue to, like, that's such a queer anthem to me.
It's still my second favorite song on the album to this day.
To this day, like,
Sticks.
it still is. Like, I just, and it's another one that she just made me love it even more. I spun that shit as soon as I got home. Like, I loved it.
Cozy has been that bitch. But
Truly.
yeah, so did we talk about the look she gave? She gave
gave
the
the
silver
silver, like,
bodysuit with the boom boom boom
Of the breasts.
Baby, she said this thing is fitted and giving you
It's true.
what it's supposed to give.
It's
like
true. It's true.
I was like, wow,
It's
look
true.
at Bressica up there.
Breasticle.
Carrying.
Breasticle nose. It's true.
Nose
Breasticle
Carter.
nose Carter.
Don't forget.
Okay.
Raggedy ass husband.
That's a married woman. Okay.
But yeah, so those were the first starting two pieces. Then she's really a key because she knows that we're expecting her to go right into the song, but she'll like add like just a little bit of like doom 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 doom,
Right.
and then they brought out that fucking like cape thing that was like a comforter, the silver thing, and she went to sleep. And then the beat came in for Alien Superstar. I was like, she's so annoying because the audience was like rapping the whatever the first opening lyrics are.
Well, I'll be
For Alien Superstar.
I'm one of one.
Right, they were trying to rap
I'm
it.
one.
Rihanna said, y'all gonna fucking wait while I take this nap?
Okay.
Now bring the beat in. Like, she's so frustrating. I love that about her
she's
because
such a fucking sicko.
I was there with her. Like, I know that you're not gonna go right into the fucking song, so let me just sit and shut my fat ass up and wait for you to do what you're gonna do. And when she got there, the lights changed to green and it gave this very, like, obviously alien theme. And it was fab. Like, the dancers were giving, like, she was really feeling it. I feel like that's the one she was very. It gave, bitch, I'm high and I'm having a good time. And I hope you all are too, but if you're not, I don't give a fuck. That's what Alien Superstar felt like to me. It was fun.
It was cunt.
Oh,
It was nothing but cunt.
yeah, it really did. From there, she kind of like mixed in Liftoff, which I hadn't heard in a long time. Like, and we were singing, like, talking about it and like how it really is a good song and a good hook. Like,
Yeah.
anytime she's really featured on something, she do her big
Carries.
one.
She fucking cares.
So that was fun, and that led into like another interlude / break kind of thing, where we got more visuals. I think that's also where she premiered
Oh,
the
there's
Echo,
yes.
the Echo with Travis Scott,
Yes.
which you're very shady for doing that. We only had like 2 days to listen to it, sis.
She did it on
Or
purpose.
1 day, really.
She did it on purpose.
But that's okay. We love her anyway.
We do. We do.
But yeah, and I think that's also, correct me if I'm wrong, when like the visuals were like the cathedral angels and it was given like the blue fire like
I think you're wrong.
going out the back. That was later?
That was later.
Okay.
The cathedral was later.
JK. But yeah, no. So the visual elements were stunning. This is probably when we was going into her cooch, when the legs opened up and the camera like flew into it. I was like, ah! There was like a 6-year-old behind us. Some little white child. I was like, why would your parents bring you to this? Because it's Beyonce, obviously. But it was very grown, and you know, I loved it though.
She carried it, and so she started that set with Cuff It.
Cuff
to
It.
go move into the next set.
The people's fave.
The people's fave,
yeah.
which is great. She came out with a beautiful Barbie pink number, which was, she looks fab, as always. And then from Cuff It, bitch, The energy from the crowd was great, and then when she got into energy,
Oh, you just gonna skip over Cuff It? Cause I was going to take off when we got the energy.
Oh, bitch.
'Cause you know that's my fucking song, bitch. But yes, the people were doing their 1-2 steps for Cuff It. I was like, okay, let me do my 1-2 step. Let me cool it down because I'm overheating.
okay,
But yeah, when energy began, I too began.
and she began again.
I began again. Okay, because energy's been that bitch.
It's true.
She mixed in another fucking beat. I was telling my friend last night, like, it gave like the best DJ you've ever heard. Came in and fucking mixed something else in. But the energy beat in the beginning was different. I was like, wait, what the fuck is this?
It's
like,
true. It's true.
it was nasty. It was nasty. And I'm sitting there like, okay, Robert, don't fucking go off. Don't go off. Wait, we gotta make it through this.
Me, go on, bitch, go on, bitch.
That energy beat was disgusting.
Yeah.
It gave like Timbaland and Pharrell and Missy and fucking Swiss Beats came together and was like, what could we do to elevate this beat that was already fucking fab? And that's what we got.
And shout out to the people who arranged it. Of them is Amorphous, who is a queer DJ.
Yes.
So I'm not sure if you had your hand in that, but if you did,
If you did,
bitch, you sure did eat that,
8.
girl.
8.
So shout out to the arrangers of honestly the entire show. The entire set list was fab, but that also in particular was.
Energy was another one of my highlights. That's
Mm-hmm.
probably my favorite of this particular set. But yeah, no. I'm sad to report that Jersey, New York Night 1 failed. The Look Around Everybody on Mute.
And they failed night 2 too, so that made me feel a little better.
They failed worse night 2, but we won't talk about them.
Oh.
They had a good time, I'm sure.
Mm-hmm.
But I would like to blame the Jersey half of the Jersey, New York.
Oh.
It was the Jersey girls who would shut the fuck up. I'm convinced because New York girls, we know how to act.
We listen.
Period.
It's true.
We don't, but I do think it was the Jersey girls. Anywho, so that was energy. It just it lived up to the name of the song and the song itself.
Mm-hmm.
It just I went nuts.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, whew, I lost it for energy.
It's true. I was
Wow.
screaming. I was hollering.
Screaming and hollering.
And then she went from energy into then Break My Soul, which is another crowd favorite.
Yes,
but when
I
she
kinda
did
gagged with
we totally skipped over the fact that she did the Cuff It remix after Cuff It,
yes,
and she was like talking in the
talking
Cuff
her
It
shit.
remix.
She was basically like rapping the rap part of the Wetter remix.
Mhm.
Which I loved. I was like, you better include
Mhm.
the better version.
Mhm. And then
Yeah.
speaking of better version, the Break My Soul, the Queen's remix, which I love. I love
Queen's
that.
remix is fab.
I think
That
that's
shit.
fab. I think I'd rather that over the Break My Soul, but I listen to the Queen's remix
I probably listened to it more than the original.
than the original.
Yeah.
And I just, when she had the names on the screen, I thought that was fab. And it was just all these fucking fab ass black women and Madonna that were included.
You know what that reminds me of? Dionne Warwick. When they did the interview, you all brought together some of the world's most famous artists and Latoya Jackson. And Dionne said, "Mo." She niggled. That's what that gave me just
Oh my god.
'cause
Also,
yes.
shout out
And
to
Madonna,
Dionne Warwick, the icon, the legend.
the icon and legend. It's
Love
true.
Dionne, the real owner of Twitter.
Honestly, truly.
But yeah, so that was another great moment. She was walking around the stage, living her life. They were helping Mother up and down the steps, which
Uh-huh.
I gagged. Love that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that
Okay.
was a really great set. That was such high energy too, which I think
Yes.
is so great since after the
Ballads.
after the ballads.
Yeah, it
you
was
know?
needed to like give a different situation.
Yeah.
Obviously, we were going off because we love the ballads and we love Beyonce in every form.
Right.
But the energy was probably lower than what you would expect in the stadium because these
Mm-hmm.
bitches don't really like Beyonce and love her like we do.
Right.
But it's fine. Some of y'all are casual. Some of y'all will learn. You will come around.
And that's okay. You know.
Yes.
You know.
I still have qualms with it, but that's fine. not everybody can give 1,000% at a Beyonce concert. So, sure. So yeah, that was the second set. Then she went away again. I think maybe it was more like visual elements in the interlude.
Yeah.
And then came my favorite fucking set. And this is a gag for me because I was very sure that the vocal set probably would have been my favorite, but there's something about this fucking formation, into Diva, into Run the World, into My Power, into Black Parade, into Savage Remix, into Partition with Blue Ivy Carter.
Okay.
That like set my soul ablaze. I was like, oh my god. I posted a clip of her coming out to Formation and like what you call it, bounce music. Why am I forgetting everyone's fucking name?
Ooh, Kevin Alliance?
No, the bounce music girl. Formation, on Formation. The bounce music artist that's on Formation. What is his fucking name? Anywho, the bounce music artist whose name fails me right now gave the intro for Formation.
Or Kevin Prodigy.
No, the bounce music, not
I
for
don't know.
Formation girl.
I don't
Formation.
I can't. That's the only two that I know that he was affiliated with.
Formation is before this album.
No, I know that.
Anyway, y'all will remind me who the fuck I'm talking about. They was just talking their shit, and it gave like a longer intro.
Oh, is it not Sissy Newbie?
The other one.
It was the other one from New Orleans. Not Big Frida.
Big Frida.
Big
Jesus
Frida?
Christ, yes.
Oh, girl,
I was
yeah.
like, yes. Okay, Big Frida. That's my bad. Liquor, age,
Me,
whatever.
bounce music.
Yeah, that's why I was like, no, not this
Not
album.
house music.
The one
Bounce
before.
music. Yes. Big Frida.
Big Frida, thank you, was talking her shit, and it was like, I know you all have been asking for the queen, and you've been asking for these visuals, but a queen moves at her own pace. And I posted that part of it. What I was trying to emphasize was me screeching when she came out in the look. Y'all was commenting and DMing me, oh my god, yeah, she's so funny for that. That's not even what it was about. It was about her coming out in this fucking like football jersey and goddamn hat doing the goddamn formation bounce.
It's true.
I screeched.
That's true.
Screeched. I was like,
Screamed.
like freaked out.
Screamed.
And Sean was like, oh, I wanted like, I didn't know, I wanted a different look. I was like, that look was fab, bitch, with the goddamn camo print shorts.
To be clear, she looked amazing.
You was just expecting something else.
I was expecting something. I don't know. Well, the thing about the Renaissance World Tour, you never know what to expect as far as the looks that she's gonna give.
Mm-hmm.
So,
that Ivy Park jersey.
it looks great. I was just also
delicious.
I don't know. It wasn't my favorite look of the night from her.
It was for me.
But it also I think it's a testament to it was fitting for the set. Like it was a very
she could move around in it.
Yeah, it was hard.
Was
she was
it was
dancing.
actually boots that were the camo.
Exactly.
So and then it was camo in the Ivy for the Ivy Park.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, you better mix and match this fucking pattern, bitch.
So she really did. She ate the look was fab. She ate the look. She was crystallized. She was looking amazing. And I think that like you said, it was a look that also she could definitely dance in because I think this set was definitely more dance heavy,
high
octane of dancing than most of the other sets.
Right, from her in particular.
Right.
Yeah, she said, okay, I'm gonna remind y'all that I do this. Let's kick it off with Formation.
Okay.
The Girl of the Hour from last tour. Let's see if y'all remember this. And she gave you the full out choreo. Bitch. It was just fab. It was just fab and so fucking black. And it was us mobbing in the crowd and getting hyped to it and being like, this is nigga Beyonce. This is the black woman.
It is.
All of it is black. But these particular set of songs, this was I'm here to remind you that I'm a full out nigga. Don't know if you ever forgot. Let me remind you.
It's true. And it was also a testament because on the screen she had, as you know, whenever she goes to Run the World Girls, on the screen it said
Girls.
Girls, GWRLS.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, that's me. I'm included in that. That's me. I'm included in that. Okay, so that was also really cool. And then just when Blue Ivy came out, bitch.
I cried again. I was
Lost
like,
it.
oh shit.
And what a way she ate. What a way.
Stress.
Wow. How old is she? 12?
11, I think.
Maybe 11.
You dance girls, count your fucking days, because Blue's coming.
She's
Take
coming.
up all your gigs.
She's coming. And she was also so smooth with it.
Yes.
And it was just, and you could tell Beyonce was just looking at her with so much
proud.
pride.
That's when I cried. When she, after it was done, and she looked down like, yeah, that's me. I was like, B's proud.
She was so proud.
It was fantastic. It really amped up. So it started with Formation with the high energy. I love Diva and Run the World as much as the Next Girl, fab songs.
Mm-hmm.
But when My Power came on, I also was not expecting her to do that. They did My Power. With Blue dancing, I was like, oh my god, look at this little baby. We knew her as a little munchkin. Now she's a young adult.
In your mama's belly.
And then into Black Parade. Black Parade is one of Beyonce's most slept on songs. I don't care.
Period.
I don't care.
Let's talk about it. Because it's also one of her most slept on albums.
Also as well.
Because I remember, I will never let you bitches ever forget the way y'all was not seeing Black is King, and y'all was not with that. And I will never, to the day that I die, with my dying breath, I will still cuss you motherfuckers out who shaded her and told her y'all didn't want these African drums and all this shit. I will never forget y'all for saying that. Because also, Black Parade is... I fucking love that song.
It's top tier.
I fucking love that song.
That song
Another
live
anthem.
with the fucking horns and all the different instruments in it live. Oh my god, it was giving Holy Spirit. I was like, oh.
Activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Like it was.
And she just sitting on this fucking Optimus Prime that she had custom built. This fucking tank helicopter bitch that rolled in subtly while her daughter's eating this choreography. I'm like, I don't know where to look. Oh my god. Sean, what's happening?
Meanwhile, Blue Ivy.
Going off.
I'm like, you know what?
Beat in the back, like, tossing her hair.
Okay.
Riding around on this fucking pole that's on top of the goddamn helicopter device. I'm like, oh my god, I'm in Narnia. I'm in somewhere else. But yeah, no, Black Parade, I was telling you and I think somebody else. Black Parade to me was what Freedom was during Formation for me. Mm-hmm. I did not expect Freedom to fucking get this rise out of me. Mm-hmm. And it did, because she was kicking around in that water in like 40-degree weather. And I was like, and they did that, and was scream, it was visceral. And like, bitch, it will never leave my mind. Like, it's stuck. And that was Black Parade during this tour for me. I was like,
yeah, that was cozy for me. That was cozy for me.
A fucking niggery ass moment. Wow, she is. Oh, it's Black. And then they ended with the
Black Power Fist.
The Black Power Fist. I was like,
yeah.
Oh, she's taking it. She's taking it. So yeah, that was my favorite set. It was.
Wait, but then she also did Savage,
which I lost my mind to. Sorry, that was to close out after they got done with Black Parade. And slightly a little bit of Partition. But yeah, the Savage remix, she went right into the verse. She's on this fucking thing still, just talking her shit, and we are screaming.
Hollering.
Both of us hollering the lyrics like we at, I don't know, fucking Lambda or Club BK or whatever the fuck.
I don't think they even got that. I've ever gotten that from me. I've never screamed louder, I think.
I think that may have been the loudest we were.
That might have been
which is crazy considering the catalog, but that verse gets me hyped as fuck.
Oh my god.
Anywhere I am. So I was like, I can't misrepresent myself.
No.
If I do this everywhere else, why would I not do this during the concert? Please be for real. So we're screaming. Once again, I think the girl next to us is like nervous. We probably ruined all her videos because we are screeching. But yeah, no. That set was monumental. Like, I'll never forget it. Never forget it.
Never forget it.
Ooh, Yeah, all my videos are like gang, 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 gang. I look back like, what was I doing?
Okay, hollering if you, because I felt like I feel her pain. I jumped with my jeans on.
Thick.
You know, I'm thick.
Thick.
3 C's. You know.
Okay.
So I had to scream. I had to let her know that I felt her. I had to empathize with her in that moment.
You know what I just realized?
What happened?
Thick.
She did not do that. She did not.
I'm gagged.
She did
How
not.
do you feel? I know that's one of your personal favorites.
I'm okay.
Okay.
I'm okay.
I didn't miss it, but I'm gagging that I just realized it wasn't there because I remember like All Up in Your Mind wasn't there because why would it be? But I really enjoy Thick, so I thought she would do it. But these things happen. You can't fit every fucking song into a concert. I get it.
Alright. That's alright.
But yeah, so that was that set in the Fab over Shakova, Ivy Park jersey with the goddamn camo boots and the goddamn hat. Lead us into the next set, friend.
And so,
if you will.
when we, first of all, you want to talk about the biggest gag of the fucking night. Of the fucking night. When Miss Thing came out in this all, first of all, she first came out and it was all white. But it was like this structured, like church robe, avant-garde, futuristic moment with the headpiece too, bitch. And then, if you thought she was stunning, then, bitch, there was like this mechanical silver bar that came up and then it like lowers in front of her. And then it creates this like stained glass moment from her for white turn into all these like pastel stained glass colors. Bitch, I lost my fucking mind.
We scroll, bitch.
Scream.
He was like, what the fuck is that?
Lost
like
my fucking mind. I almost passed out.
That's probably I would say definitely one of the biggest guys. That's probably your biggest
That's
gag.
my biggest
I
gag
have one that comes later, but yeah.
That was my biggest gag.
I remember screaming like,
I was like, do you
she
see
didn't
her?
do anything, but like this look is
Do you fucking see her?
nastiness. And obviously it went into Church Girl because why wouldn't you do the stained glass look into Church Girl? Because her mind.
Hello.
No one in this world can think like her. I'm sorry. But yeah, so obviously we started with Church Girl.
She ate.
I got my goddamn life.
It's true.
You know,
Again.
drop it like a thotty. I did. I didn't think I was going to, but the spirit moved me.
But I did.
I did. I dropped it. I said, you know what? Beyonce told me to. So I'm gonna. And yeah, did she combine that with Get Me Body, or is that the transition?
She transitioned into Get Me Body, but then she ended up taking off that fucking look. Essentially, take off your robes. So she.
Your teacher says take off your robes.
Okay.
And so she did.
And so she did. Blue Ivy told her to take off her robe, and she took off her fucking robe.
And that was into this one.
And that was into her essentially an homage.
Crazy in Love, the homage to Crazy in Love, with the blue shorts and the white top, but it was silver.
Yes, and it was like all like
with
bedazzled
boots.
essentially.
It was stunning. And I didn't realize it until she started performing Crazy in Love. I was like, oh, this is that. Her mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, no.
Oh, and then during that same set, well, first of all, in that set, she performed Get Me Bodied, Before I Let Go, which also I was hollering at.
Love it.
And then she sang another one of my favorite songs off for Rather Die Young. And she started, it was like some kind of like slower piano interest to that. And I was like,
and you called it.
And I was like, is this Rather Die Young?
I was like, no, girl, that's something else.
And I was like,
meanwhile, that's right.
And I said, like,
oh shit. I said Mother loves us so much.
My
she gave
God.
us so much content from 4.
I think that's the part where I think I teared up and I started to like actually start crying. I was like, like I love that song so much, and also I think that's one of her most underrated songs.
Agreed
as well because
most of them like deep cuts from 4. Like they put a lot of the songs to shame if you listen to them vocally.
Okay.
Because 4 was the album of vocals. I don't care.
Period.
But yeah, so Rather Die Young was beautiful. I think she did like basically the whole song which she didn't do all of the whole songs for all of the ballads. So I was surprised that she did it, but sounded lovely. It was beautiful. But she ended it. It went right into Love on Top.
Yeah.
Which was very cute. The crowd got hype. It was like, just another anthem, as you said.
That's true.
Another celebration. They did the little bop 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 choreo. It was really cute.
It was really cute. It was really fun.
And then we get to the end of the song when we start going up in the key changes.
Okay.
And girl,
she let the crowd sing.
She let the crowd sing. Girl, I don't know about night 2, but night 1 we modulated about 8 times, bitch. We went up mad high.
Carry.
To the point where Beyonce was like, "Oh, okay, all right, not too much. It's me.
Okay.
I win.
It's my show." Okay.
But I thought that was a beautiful moment.
Yeah,
I was
really
surprised the crowd was able to do the key changes. They did them pretty well.
Girl, I wasn't doing them well, but girl,
I sang about 7 out of 8 of them, if I remember correctly. That last one, I was like, okay, y'all got it. No shade. The Sopranos, y'all can sing that.
Okay.
But yeah, no, that was a very cute moment. I love that. And she also weaved in "I Want You Back," Maroon 5, not Maroon 5.
Jackson 5. Adam Levine wishes, bitch. Adam Levine fucking wishes. Cheap man.
He wish. Oh my God. Jackson 5. Jesus Christ. Something's wrong with me. Weave that in with Love on Top. I thought that was really cute. A fab moment. Like another moment paying homage to one of her faves. It was great. The songs obviously matched together. That makes sense. Yeah, and then it gave Crazy in Love, which, like I said, with the look, like I was like, oh, this is what it was giving.
Yeah.
Fab. That song never gets old. It has staying power because that was the first single. That was the first thing.
Yeah.
And like for her to still do it and still sound good and the music to still rile you up and for her to do the uh-oh dance and everybody's still doing it and still loving it like it just came out.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It was. And I think, it's just, it's a classic. Like it's a R&B classic. It's an R&B hip hop classic. And it's just, everybody who loves Beyonce, like, and knows Beyonce also thinks of Crazy in Love. And so I think, and I love that she also doesn't stop performing that.
Yeah.
And she always performs that song.
She
and
does
I feel
every
like
time.
It's such a, I don't know. It's a great moment every time, and
all the iterations of it, like she's done it in so many different ways. She's done it slow. She do it with different instrumentations. Like she always switches it up. So it still just feels fresh.
It does. It does. And that fucking run that she always does, and listen,
the going up,
bitch. Every time.
She eats it every goddamn time.
Every fucking time.
And then she gave us like a little sprinkling of Green Light, which I love because I fucking love Green Light.
True.
One of my favorites again. And I think that basically like ended the set. I want to say like going into the next couple, they're transitional songs. So there's a little bit of Freedom. I just saw Kendrick Lamar's name and I forgot to mention they did We Gonna Be Alright during fucking
yes.
The Black Parade, My Power set. Like I said, just black. Just fucking black. Anyway, just wanted to throw that in there. But yeah, so they go into Freedom, like a little bit of an interlude. And then the Mamas come out. And they give us Love Hangover. And those mics also on.
They
also
sang
fucking on.
The fuck out of that. And it was also for me like a little bit of, I feel like it was reminiscent of like her Destiny Child days and like her love of just like 3 and 4 part harmonies.
Yep.
And they chewed, and shout out to whoever did like their wardrobe because
they look great.
Also the fact that all 4 of them had different hair colors was fab. So you can kind of distinctually see who was who and where the voices were coming from and da-da-da. But they also just looked amazing. They sounded phenomenal. And I was like, damn it, I was like, I want to hear more.
No shade. They could have given us one more.
They could have given us one more.
Lord knows we needed a breather. Child, the way we was hollering and jumping up and down and fucking dancing, they could have did one more song.
They could have did one more and that would have been fun.
At one point I ran to the bathroom to get some water or something and child, I was like, okay, I'm hot, I'm tired, but I gotta make it through this. So yeah, they could have given us one more, no shade. But yeah, so they end that. There's more like a little, probably more visual elements. And then
she came out in a fucking
clam!
A clam shell, bitch.
Because she is the pearl. She is the treasure.
It's true.
Wow. And she gave us...
Rip me off the plastic sofa.
She been acting
brand new. Okay.
One of my favorites from the album. I was just like, oh. My only qualm is she didn't do the whole song. She also didn't do the whole song for Virgo's Groove. And I was slightly nonplussed by that. However, what she did do was delicious, lovely, sensual, just oozing.
Mm.
You know, she put cunt up on the screen like a number of times. It was just oozing cunt. Just, I'm gonna lay out and I'm gonna sing this very difficult ballad, and then I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna walk around a bit and sing a bit more. And it was just very like lounge singer, but exceptional fucking lounge singer, like divine vocals. So
and for me, the most impressive part where I was like, wait, bitch, are you singing a Zimba ass song laying down?
Right. Like, how very dare. You know, opera singers do that and it's always a gag, like, and she is just so, I feel, classically trained that, like, she has the technique to be able to pull that off.
And I don't think people understand how fucking difficult that is.
That's very fucking hard.
These bitches will stand up, trained to sing Plastic Off the Sofa, and still can't fucking do it with breath. My bitch is laying down.
Like, very luxurious, like, I do this, girl.
Are you sick?
Looking sickening.
With the hands, and that's the look when she had the gold
and
the hands. And like you said, it was almost like they were moving with her with the movements that she was having.
I have a scream about that because she is insane. But yeah, so Plastic Off the Sofa, Virgo's Groove. She also did like a little mashup of mostly like her first album songs where she like kind of sang a little bit of each one at the end of Virgo's Groove. I thought that was lovely.
Oh, yes.
But bitch, when she got done, she gagged me again. Again. Like, I told y'all, I've been avoiding spoilers. I've seen this dress, though, or this number with the hands on it. And I'm like, oh, that's cunt. That's really pretty. What a cool concept. Seeing it in motion, crazy. I posted on IG this clip that I had of her literally just walking in a straight line with the dancers behind her. And the fucking glove and the gloves on the dress are like playing an optical illusion. The girls behind her hands are moving.
Yeah.
I'm like, how many fucking hands does this bitch have? Is it Goro? Who is it? Because there's hands everywhere. It was immaculate. Oh my god, I just want to put the screen, I want to put it up. I want to put it up so I can show y'all. Y'all probably seen it. Look on YouTube. The gloves are moving all in tandem.
It's true.
And it looked like she has several hands.
It's true.
And I was just like,
it's true.
And
I was gagged too because the dancers, the hand was also in all different places on the dancers.
Yes.
So it also creates like a whole different kind of level, and
it's like
not everybody looks the
like,
same.
It's almost like, you know, when you have like that optical illusion where like they're moving in slow-mo and the parts of you are moving behind you. That's kind of what it looked like. I was like, this is so fucking good. And like I said in the story, she wasn't even doing much, just walking and kind of moving her hands. Her fucking mind. But yeah, no, Move was fab. I had a lot of fun. We obviously screamed Grace Jones twice, like real bitches do. Bitches who know you're not really there if you're not screaming Grace Jones twice.
Okay.
Louder on the second time, obviously.
Grace Jones.
No, but that was fab. It gave you very like, you know, island choreo, like a little body rolls and tings. It was very cute. And then the moment we've all been waiting for. Fucking heated.
Also, when she before she even started singing, she was like, y'all been practicing? Y'all know the words?
Yes.
And she was like, okay, let's go.
Bitch. And then she counted it in. She said 3, 2, 1. Got a lot of band.
Wow.
What a moment. Like, Yeah, I think Heated was probably the most anticipated. Like, we were like, if I remember back talking about the album, Heated was the one we were most like, oh my god, what's the visual gonna be like? What's the performance gonna be like?
Yeah.
And it delivered. It delivered. It was fab. Like, once again, I don't think she did the whole song. I think she skipped verse 2. Or she skipped a
I think she might have skipped. Yeah, she skipped a part of it.
Because she went right into that tip, and I was like, wait, bitch, I wasn't. Hold on.
Yeah, no, I think she did. She skipped
like
a
small part of it. Yeah, but
I was okay with that because when she went into that last part,
I lied. We said the Savage remix was the loudest.
Bitch.
The end of Heated was the loudest.
I was screaming.
We were screeching. Yeah, because we knew that was the one that she was expecting us to really go Super Saiyan.
And we did.
We did. Because we're loyal supporters of our king.
Super Saiyan power levels were over 9,000.
The power levels are off the charts.
Literally, I don't think I've ever. It was at that point that I realized, oh, I may not have a voice.
I may not be able to speak. But that's okay. It was worth it.
Mm-hmm. And then, so we're gonna move from Heated. After that, we have our last set.
Yeah. And she went and did her costume change.
She did her costume change, came out in Miss Bumblebee.
Bumblebee with the fucking floppy, long antennae, honey. I was like, this is fab. This look is fab. I think I'd seen it on like Twitter or something too, but I didn't see it with the long extensions. Mm-hmm. It was sickening, no?
Very.
But yeah, so she went into from there, America? America has a problem. Now she played in our faces, which I love again, because she started the set with this visual thing that was like, whoever controls the media controls the mind, and it was like very like conspiracy theory, and I was like, open your mind, maybe, but she skipped it, just like I knew she would. Sorry to y'all, all up in your mind stands, but that's not the girl in the picture. And she went right into America. America has a problem. And I think we lost it because we love that song. I could tell the audience wasn't really getting in because I'm looking down, I'm like, why y'all not more hype? Like,
well, that's okay. That's the same audience who wasn't shutting the fuck up.
Right. So we should have known not to expect much from them, Jerseyans.
That's true.
But yeah, no, we got our lives. America Had a Problem was a fab. I think that's also the part where there were like slight visual glitches on the screen though. If I remember correct, there was like they were having like technical difficulties.
Earlier on. I think that was when she did Break My Soul when she was walking around the stage in the pink and it was
I was like, somebody getting fired, honey.
Okay,
the screen definitely was glitching.
Also, we totally forgot when Les Twins was on those fucking poles.
Yes.
Going back and motherfucking forth. And that was during the Savage part or the My Power?
No, that was during this.
Was that during this?
Yeah, because remember the mouth in the middle. She had this big ass image of her and her head was like slightly above. And the mouth fucking opened and was like saying the lyrics with her, which was crazy. I was gagging at that, and I thought that's what she was gagging at.
And I was gagging at the fucking twins on these fucking poles going back and forth.
Doing this.
Oh my god.
I don't know how I missed that, but I went back and watched it. I was like, these people are crazy.
Nuts.
But, you know,
and
you
then
dance for Beyonce, you gotta be a little bit crazy.
Them twins was going off, and then the girls who was dancing, they said Pure Honey came on, that was their moment.
Yeah. They said, you all asked for cunt? Here it is.
Here it is.
And I posted, once again in my IG story, the moment, obviously the girls had their moment first, but then Beyonce came back out, and she was doing like a light hands, and they had the bubble visual camera thing. I was like, wow, Mother's favorite element is hands. I'm so grateful that we're the same. You know, she loves me again. It was just fab. It was fucking fab.
It was so great. And it was also great to see the dancers do their fucking thing.
Everybody had their moment.
Oh,
but
it was
before
great.
we get to them niggas, we got to the honey section of Pure Honey, and Mama started singing again at Omega levels. I was like, I knew on the track it was nasty. But for her to do it live and do the screams and all the runs, I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna collapse.
She ate it up.
She sounded so good, y'all. The mic was always on.
She sounded so good. And Pure Honey is also, I think, one of like top 3 songs from Renaissance for me. That
That's my
got me
number
the fuck
3.
up.
Yeah, same.
And so it was just
Nasty.
oh, that last run, Miss Thing,
Mm-hmm.
from Move to Heated, even the break in between to America Has a Problem to Pure Fucking Honey to End of.
No shade, that might be tied for a second. That set was insane.
Why did she do that? Beyonce,
Yeah.
why did you? I want to know something. I want to know what was in your mind when you were putting this together. You said, yeah,
That'll fuck him up.
that'll fuck him up. Like, did you probably cackled in your
She did.
fucking
I'm sure she did.
You fucking bitch.
You sicko. We called her a sicko like 30 times.
Oh my god. Beyonce, you're sick.
You're a sicko.
You're a sicko.
Why would you do this?
And I love it, and I want to buy it. I'm gonna see it again, and I'm gonna see it again. Oh my god, it was just.
What a program.
Wow.
We also, our theme for the night was also, I Don't Know a Better Girl. I've never seen it. I
don't know.
I won't see it. Even in my next lifetime, I probably won't see it. So, yeah, we lived during Beyonce's reign. But the biggest gag for me, motherfucking Summer Ren,
Summer Ren.
which, as y'all know, is my favorite song on the album. Mother loves me much, and she came out on Renee, just neighing and you know,
Yes.
in all of her glory. But they took it to the sky. They took it to heights that we hadn't seen, and she's still once again delivering fab vocals. She did skip verse 2. That's okay, but yeah, she's carrying, and it ended the show. It was the last song. She got down, and then they took her ass back up, like fucking Sister Mary Clarence's Sister Act, bitch. And she's hovering around this fucking Club Renaissance, like giving her thank yous and thank you to the dancers and to the and I'm just like,
God.
she's insane.
Yeah.
She's insane. She's
Wearing
insane.
nothing but silver and
Like-
copper.
Just a fucking like a supernova goddamn diamond, like exploded in the sky.
Wishing everybody a fucking happy birthday. Felt like it was my birthday. I was blessed.
Yeah, it basically was.
Pretty much.
And that was really the show. I still don't know a better girl. I guess we'll do final thoughts. We know what our favorite sets were. We know favorite vocal performance or set mashup kind of thing.
I mean, I think my favorite vocal performance from hers, I still go back to I Care. Like,
The first
think
set, yeah.
her first set when she was singing those ballads, I think
Vocally,
she was just insane.
immaculate. She didn't have no dancing to like, slow her down or nothing. She was just focusing on singing. She was like, I know you bitches some of you came here to see me dance or whatever, but you're gonna sit the fuck down and hear these fucking vocals first. Because I'm a singer first.
And she is. And she
Sorry
is.
if you don't agree, you're wrong.
Yeah, and I do. I think this is one of her best shows tours to date.
Mm-hmm.
It was absolutely phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
I was gagged from beginning to end, and I already saw some of the clips already.
Mm-hmm.
So like, it was still a whole other experience to just
see.
see and be there
Mm-hmm.
and experience her. And if you're not going, I think you should
You have to
reconsider.
go.
You
You
should
have to
definitely
go.
go. Tickets are always still available to
Fly to
whatever
whatever
show.
city, take the train, just go. You have to go see
Just
her.
go. Bring your mama and them if you got a mama and them. Bring your daddy. Bring your cousin. Bring somebody. Bring a friend. Bring a sister. Bring your
me.
niece.
Bring me.
Bring Roberta.
Come on.
Shit.
I want to go again.
Okay. No, honestly, like it was. It was absolutely phenomenal. Like I've never. She is the best performer of our time.
It's true.
Period. Point blank.
I
Not a
don't know
single
a better
person
girl.
comes close.
Not a soul can clock.
And for me, the only thing that was missing was if she gave that bitch, I would have passed. I would have died. If she,
That would have been cute, no shit. She might still do it. Maybe in LA. Shout out to Beverly Hills.
Okay, Monica.
Monica.
Yes, not a soul can clock.
That would be fast.
That would have carried if she did that too
Yeah,
as an interlude
no,
or something. I would have gagged.
Beyonce's just the best. She just is. sure, we can have our critiques or whatever, our thises and that's, but like nobody is giving that level of show, even on her worst day, even on her most tired.
Period.
Maybe her fucking foot is still messed up. She's still carrying on you girls.
It's true.
Even on the bus ride home, the girls, we took the bus and it was just girls from Renaissance. The girls started talking about other people, talking about Rihanna or whoever the fuck. I was like, girl, I don't even want to hear nothing else. How can you all even be thinking about another girl right now? I don't know another girl. I don't know any other girls. It's only Beyonce. Only she could exist. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, no, she's simply the best. I'm not arguing with anyone about it anymore. Especially if you've never seen her live. Like, I don't want to talk to you about it. When you go see her, then we can talk. And
when you do,
I'm positive that you will come around to our opinions on her because she's life changing. She just simply is.
She's amazing, phenomenal. She's the queen. She's the
king.
one. The
Everything.
queen, the king, everything.
The whole fucking court, girl.
Okay,
It's her. It's her.
It's her. It's her.
Give it up.
You're fucking welcome. You went to go see Beyonce. You should say thank you because you're fucking you're fucking welcome.
Yeah, thank you. That's really it. Let us know your thoughts. My last thought is she's also a witch in addition to being the king and the queen. She's the Scarlet Witch, actually, the most powerful, because it was 100,000 degrees outside.
Oh yes, hot.
When we were on our way to the show. It was like the hottest day of the fucking summer. 7:30 rolls around. It starts raining for about 20 minutes, and then the wind starts blowing like she's Aurora motherfucking Rowe. And she woke it up. She said, I won't let my beehive pass out during my show. So Mother Nature, let's have a kiki, let's have a powwow. I'm gonna have the wind blowing the entire fucking time.
Literally.
Like I had goosebumps because it was like cool. Like she literally cooled us down needed during the performances. And she wins. The Scarlet Witch wins.
You win, Beyonce. I know you're a friend of the show. We know you're a friend of the show.
Because
you listen.
You listen. You didn't do all of your. We just, girl. We love the song. But yes, thank you all for tuning in for another episode. I don't know how long we talked. We probably talked a long motherfucking time again.
Like an hour.
Beyonce. But we love you. We love Beyonce, so we had to.
And so.
But let us know your thoughts. We're gonna get out of here.
Bye, y'all.
Bye. It's an hour gag.